I know, I don't exactly look like someone who should be talking about retirement, but trust me, I spend a lot of my time helping senior executives in their 50s figure it out. Financially, many are ready, but emotionally, not quite. We often talk about what retirement could look like, part-time consulting, volunteering, or even picking up gardening. But after decades of working, even imagining a slower, more carefree life can feel uncomfortable. In Singapore, we are encouraged to work longer, with re-employment support up to age 70 by 2030. The intention is good, but time waits for no one. What if you run out of health before you run out of time? Hi, my name is Xueni. In my day job, I give evidence-based financial advice to high-net-worth families to help them maximize their money for everything that matters to them. So today, I want to talk about why waiting till 65 to retire might be a costly mistake. Point number 1, cognitive decline. When we think about cognitive decline, we often assume it only begins in old age, maybe at 80. But the truth is, it starts much earlier, often in our early 60s. Globally, over 55 million people live with dementia, but long before dementia sets in, many experience warning signs, subtle memory lapses, or slower thinking, which are often brushed off as just aging. According to research from Duke NUS, around 15 to 20% of people aged 60 and above have mild cognitive impairment. That is 1 in 5 older adults. MCI is more than just forgetfulness. It's a measurable decline in cognitive function, more serious than normal aging but not yet dementia. In Singapore, researchers found that MCI is often underdiagnosed despite it affecting attention, memory, and even emotional stability. Most concerning is, over half of those with MCI will progress to dementia within 5 years. So, what does it mean for retirement? Even if you feel perfectly fine in your 40s and 50s, planning to retire at 65 could cost you the healthiest year of your retirement. Early cognitive decline might affect your ability to manage finances, travel with confidence, or pick up new skills, the very things people dream of doing in retirement. Cognitive decline doesn't wait for your official retirement age, and it certainly won't pause just because you have big plans for your golden years. So if you're in your 40s and 50s, start planning now. Aim to retire earlier or at least explore semi-retirement in your late 50s or early 60s. Point number 2, healthy life expectancy. When we talk about retirement planning, most people focus on how long they will live. But a better question is, how long will you live well? Retirement won't be enjoyable without a healthy body to do the things you love or visit places you've dreamed about. According to the World Health Organization, the average life expectancy in Singapore is 84.1 years, one of the highest globally. But our healthy life expectancy, the years we can live without serious illness or disability, is only 73.6 years. That doesn't mean you will definitely fall into this group. Of course, it's just a guide. But it does raise a serious question. If you plan to retire at 65, that leaves you with just 9 good years to live fully on your terms. Even in a wealthy, developed country like Singapore with excellent healthcare, good health in old age isn't guaranteed. The sad reality is, if we delay retirement till 65 or later, we risk spending our healthiest years working and our retirement years managing health issues. Point number 3, the reality. Limited healthy weeks left. This isn't meant to sound morbid, but to spark urgency. If you're 45 today, you have about 1,500 weeks of good health left. If you're 55, it's fewer than 1,000 healthy weeks. That's about 1,000 to 1,005 weekends with your family, mornings to wake up with a clear mind and a strong body. I'm not saying this to create fear, but to create clarity. Because if most of those weeks are spent stuck in overtime, putting off serious retirement planning, and waiting for someday, it's time to rethink. Someday is today. If this hits home, speak to a fee-based advisor and start planning the retirement you truly want before time makes the decision for you. The last point, take control of your retirement timeline. This is your life and your timeline. You don't have to follow the default retirement age. And retirement doesn't mean doing nothing. It could mean scaling back, switching to a part-time work, or finally exploring a passion project you have put off for years. You have the freedom to design a life that reflects your values, priorities, and well-being. Start by asking yourself, what do I want my life to look like in my 50s and 60s? How many healthy, active years am I willing to trade for more time in the office? And what steps can I take today to buy back my freedom tomorrow? It starts with awareness, but real change only happens when you take action. Retiring in your mid to late 50s is possible with smart, intentional planning. Here's what I often share with my clients. Spend less than you earn consistently, invest wisely and avoid costly mistakes. If you're in your 40s and 50s, the next 5 to 15 years are crucial. Prioritize one home and one clear goal. Now is not the time to take on new mortgage or to stretch yourself with more property investments. Focus on liquidity, not fixed assets. Most importantly, invest in your health because there's no point in wealth if you're not healthy enough to enjoy it. Freedom isn't about how much you have saved in your retirement accounts. It's about having the energy and clarity to enjoy the years you have worked hard for. Because retirement isn't the end, it's the reward, and you deserve to enjoy it while you're still strong, curious, and full of life. Thanks for watching. If this made you think differently, don't forget to subscribe and share it with someone who's still planning to wait till 65. Let me know in the comments what your ideal retirement age is and why, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye! Wait, expectancy.